there, everybody, and welcome to Dicing with Death.
Crunching with death.
Yes.
Where Neal munches apples right in your ears.
I really didn't think it would be picked up by that mic.
I think you timed it pretty well. I don't know if Chad had to deal with it.
No, I'm just surprised that you could hear it.
Yeah, so Leon is
Getting
killing
up
a
out of
day
his seat.
in this Two Rivers Tavern.
And
A couple of fishermen just walked in. One of them looks at you with recognition, goes pale, and
Leon
then
gets
nudges
up and
his
walks
friend,
towards
and you
him.
see some whispering.
Are they at a table? Are they standing?
They roll a d10.
Four.
They just walked in, and they're walking right back out.
I walk right out alongside them.
And you see the three of them sort of walking back across the stone bridge, sort of huddled and whispering.
I follow, but at a quick pace. I'm trying to close the distance to them by speed walking.
Okay. They don't notice you. You're able to close if you'd wish, like catch up with them.
That would be nice. So I kind of like want to step up behind them, put a hand on either of their shoulders, and put my head between their heads. Say, gentlemen.
Can we help you?
I kind of stop them with my hands as well, and kind of tilt their shoulders so they'll turn to face me if they
And the third
respond.
one sort of circles around. So you're standing in a circle.
I look to the person who spotted me. And I just make like intense eye contact.
He looks down at your feet.
I hope we're not having any trouble today.
Of course not. This isn't the one that recognizes you, one of the others. Of course not. We're just a couple of honest fishermen.
It would be shame for people to go mad over this.
Go mad.
Haven't you heard the stories? The Mad Monk?
They look between themselves, not doing a very good job concealing.
Well,
Everyone was talking about the Mad Monk last
right.
night.
You know, I have a feeling you go to sleep and you keep your eyes closed for a long enough time. You'll wake up tomorrow afternoon. This will all be a bad dream. On the other hand, if you feel anxious and go tell someone about your bad dreams, you might find your dreams come after you. Take care, boys. I kind of wave them off and turn back and head back to the tavern.
Roll a charisma check. Let's see what sort of impression you made upon these men.
My charisma's so low! Why did I play an enforcer with 5 charisma? The guy who's got the personality of a damp rag. How is he supposed to... oh, God.
All right.
Oh, God, Leon. You really should have had higher charisma.
All right. So you're hanging around the tavern, and about an hour later, some guards show up.
Son of a bitch.
Just in front of those fishermen. The guards walk in first. There's some whispering back to the fishermen who are standing in the doorway. Yeah, that's him. They look over to you. Did you freeze?
No, I'm just realizing that I'm gonna have to fight my way out of this one again. And I don't want to fight my way out of this one, but I feel like this time it's flee or fight. And if I flee, then I'm just postponing the inevitable. Like, I stand up and head for the door where the guards and everybody is.
Yeah. Your camera is down for me.
Oh, yeah, it totally is.
Okay.
That's weird. It should be coming back online any minute now. Hey!
Oh, that charisma check you rolled was a D10. I don't think it matters. You're probably going to fail anyways.
Nope, yeah, it would have been an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than a 1, but they still told the guards.
Yeah. All right, so I make for the door.
So the guards are walking towards you. And so
Great.
you make towards them.
Well, yeah, then I'll just meet them
and-
halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen. If they're both
They
male.
nod, hands on hilts. We have on good authority you were spotted just upriver in Willow Switch yesterday. The second guard moving to get behind you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's nonsense, of course, but why don't we speak about this outside so we don't cause a scene and disturb these good fellows?
Why don't we? And the guard turns to walk towards the door.
I'll follow
Second
them.
one behind you. The 3 fishermen peel up against the wall,
I give them an evil eye.
looking like they wish they could disappear.
I walk past them.
And the guards lead you out into the street. Why don't we take you back to our office and we can sort all this out?
Who stands against me? And more to the point, is there something illegal about being in Willow Switcheroo?
What did you say your name was?
I didn't.
You sort of stopped in front of the tavern just before the stone bridge. And they've turned to face you.
What are the accusations leveled against me, if I may ask?
Haven't made him yet. What's your name?
Leon.
And what's your business here, Leon?
Traveling through, waiting for the next ship.
He sort of looks you up and down, gauging your face. You got an ugly face, Leon. You look like trouble.
My mother gave me this face. You saying
give you
something
that
about
scar?
her? She did. When I spoke up a little bit too readily, she took a poker out of the fire and pressed it against my face.
Well, one of those fishermen say, you look like a brawler he saw in Willow Switch yesterday. Don't know if you heard, but there were murders. Good old Willow.
You think I'm a murderer? You think I'm the mad monk everyone's talking about? The man that killed the town guard, drowned another man, broke into the Lord's manor house, killed one of his own men right in front of him, and then walked away? You think I'm him?
The guard's
and you
face
think
goes pale.
if that is the person you're looking for, that the 3 of you could stop him?
There's only 2 guards.
2 of you could stop him?
I didn't know for sure until now.
Well,
How do you explain you know all those details?
I hear the same
Yes, the
things
guards are
around the
looking into
tavern as everyone else does. Word spreads quickly. Well, if you think that's me, you just have to ask yourself, what comes first, your life or your loyalty? And if you don't think that's me, then what are you doing wasting my time? Either way, I'm done with this conversation.
Are you trying to intimidate them or something?
I'm just trying to get them to think twice. You know, if they want to pick a fight with me, I'm leaving the door wide open for a fight, but I'm trying to remind them that, you know, if they actually think I'm the Mad Monk, he just killed a bunch of people in the next town over. They would be risking their lives, and I'm leaving in the morning. So I'm trying to give them the, like, well, even if you think I'm that guy, you should probably just let me go because it's too dangerous. But whatever, man. I'm happy to fight you.
I think we ought to go back to our office and straighten this out.
Sure.
No need to make a scene.
Sure.
The guy behind you puts his hand on your shoulder, and the other one turns and leads the way across the stone bridge.
I will walk with them. Leon's thinking, you know, either we get back to their place, and if things get rough, I can just fight them there. His only concern is that there might be more guards to deal with at their place, but this is a small podunk village. There was only one that he saw in the last village. Maybe there's a third guard. It should be fine. He thinks he can take it. I also throw a look over my shoulder to see if the fishermen are coming.
The fishermen are not. You see them standing in the doorway of the tavern,
Sure.
watching you walk across the bridge.
As we walk, I say, you gonna bring my accusers here too?
If we need them.
Alright, I'll walk with them silently through the town.
All right. Yep. So you cross the bridge and go into the northern portion of the town. They lead you down the street, past a blacksmith, and over to a small guardhouse. It's one of the only stone buildings on the block. It looks like it's just a small, maybe 12 by 12 stone structure. You open an oaken door and step into a small office. Sure enough, there is a third guard there.
I size him up. Do any of these people look like they've got a symbol of rank on them? Like that one of them stands out above the others as in charge, as like a lead?
Make
Are
a
they?
heraldry check or something. That's charisma, isn't it?
That's an unproficient charisma check. That's
Yeah.
a D20 plus 5 minus 5. All right, I can just roll a D20.
Roll a
That's fine.
d20 and see if you can get a 20.
So close.
Not bad. They don't appear to have really any insignia denoting their rank, or even that they're guards necessarily. They are armored and armed.
Well,
Inside
will...
this. So yeah, they open the door to the stone building. You see the third guard inside.
I will.
Why don't you? Yeah.
I'll
Why don't we get you somewhere comfortable, and we can sort this all out.
I'll step inside, and then as soon as they close the door, I have something I want to say. Like as soon as the door to the outside shuts.
It's a small, cramped building, and the guy is taking you sort of by the arm, and actually leading you down towards a staircase in the back of the room.
Whoa! I do not follow.
Why don't we get you somewhere comfortable and we can sort this all out? And I mean, the door is closing behind you at this point.
Do you speak Goblin? I say, standing my ground. If they want to pull me, they're gonna have to oppose strength check me.
That's a peculiar enough thing that they sort of stop and look. The three of them look amongst themselves. No.
You see, there's this old goblin saying, and then I'm gonna proceed to cast Fist of Stone and hopefully pass it off as like I'm speaking in Goblin or something. I don't know if they'll take it or not.
Yeah, no. Seems like it'd take a charisma check, but I'm not. They fail their surprise. They're taken by surprise.
Okay. So I will cast Fist of Stone and then like hold my fist as it turns to stone before them.
Your right hand, your left arm is the guard does have hands on you.
Yeah. And if they're still surprised after that, I'm just gonna start swinging punches.
We'll roll. That was your surprise round, so let's roll for initiative.
6.
You go at the same time. So this guard, make an opposed strength check against this guard.
Which hand is he holding? No,
Your left, so you do have your fist.
Ooh, he holds me.
Yeah, so he does manage to sort of drag you down the staircase. The other two draw weapons, but you can make your attack or something before then.
I'll make my attack of the guy that's dragging me down the staircase.
Yeah,
I'll use the like falling down the staircase towards him to, help throw my weight into him. I don't know if you want to give me bonus for high ground or not, or if he's like
you can take a plus. Yeah, you can get a +1 for high ground.
Didn't need it.
Roll for damage.
10 damage.
All right, you punch him. You hear his collarbone break as he goes tumbling down the stairs.
I will arrest my descent.
Yeah, you turn just in time to see a pair of guards descending the staircase with short swords. Do you have armor?
I have dodging. I have style D of martial arts.
Okay.
So I have 12 AC.
That's against weapon attacks as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So one of them makes thrust and you slip out of the way. The other's having a hard time getting purchased down the staircase. And we roll initiative again.
All right. 11. Not great.
They go first. One bull rushes you and nails it.
Shits.
So he goes charging down the staircase to try and...
Is the staircase wide enough for both of them to attack me at the same time?
It was when you were standing in it. On this round, you can back down the staircase if you want.
Okay, I thought I had already been slightly
you
pulled
may have
down
just
the
been
stairs.
pushed down the staircase.
Yeah.
What is... So I guess there is no bull rush, is there? It's like an overbear or a shield rush.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's an overbear. Make a strength check. Ooh.
Ooh, natural 1.
So he subdues you and drags you down the staircase.
So he was above me and he pushes me past and then drags me down?
Yeah, he comes barreling down the staircase. I think tackles you to the ground, and like by the end of the round, he's like dragging you by the cuff of your neck into a jail cell down the staircase.
I don't think I get to make attacks of opportunity with my fists, do I?
No, I think as a master maybe you can.
Yeah,
But
I think
no,
that's
you
at a
don't.
higher. Yeah. Okay, I'll never get there.
And I think in light of this, the other, I mean, he wasn't involved in the overbear, but I think the other one helps to like try and get you into a jail cell. They won't get you into the cell this round.
Sure.
But you are like restrained and overbeared and being forced into into the jail.
I get 2 attacks with my right hand and 1 with my left hand this round, so I'm ready whenever my turn rolls around.
Yeah, I think you can only make them against the guy that has you overbeared.
That's fine. I expect to destroy him and remove that obstacle.
Mm-hmm.
So my first right hand against the guy against me is a 16.
That's a hit.
Which is a crushing 11 points of damage.
Yeah,
It's a fist of stone slamming into him. Just
all right.
And then my left hand attack, which is a measly...
Against the third and final guard.
Which is just flat D20. It's a natural 18.
It's a crit.
It's a crit? Oh my god. Clock him for 5.
That's enough. He teeters for a second. There's a clatter as he drops his short sword, and then he tips backwards on the staircase.
Okay.
You're alone in the lower floor, the basement of the guards' room.
Okay.
Appears to be a couple of small jail cells. There's a drunk passed out in one of them. And
That's it?
3 KO'd guards.
Just a drunk? I was gonna let all the prisoners free on wreak havoc on this town. Well, I'm gonna drag all 3 guards, the 2 dead ones and the unconscious one, into the cell they were trying to put me in. Search their body for keys and coins. And,
Um, 31 silver between the three of them.
okay.
You're able to find various arms and equipment. You do find the keys.
I don't take any of their arms and equipment. I leave it all there. I'll
And
take
you're
the
able
keys.
you lock them in
Lock them
their
in the
own jail
cell. Now, I'm pretty sure by now my Fist of Stone is worn off. It's only around for 3 rounds. I think my third round would have been doing that. So I'm just going to cast another Fist of Stone so I can put the key in the lock and then, like, snap it off so it's locked in the lock.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can arrange that.
Yeah, it's a waste of a spell, sort of. But, you know, I want this one remaining living guard to be trapped in there with his dead buddies for a little while. I want it to be difficult for him to get out. I want him to suffer. Then I'll straighten myself out, dust myself off, and head back up the staircase.
All right. You step out of the guard's office, whatever we want to call it.
First, I want to explore the office before
it was a small 12 by 12 room.
Okay.
There were some like seats and a desk, and then a staircase down to a.
Sure. I'll just like open desk drawers and look around for a little bit, just to see if there happens to be any money lying around or anything else that could be.
That's included in the silver you found. There's like a ledger, like a booking log of everyone who's been through the.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Who's been arrested.
Oh, I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna cause havoc in this town. And get rid of their.
I don't know how much havoc that will actually cause, but sure.
I'm cleaning people's slates. This is a fight club here. You know, we're cleaning the record. Down with the system, man.
All right.
So I'll take that book and I'll just toss it in the river as I go back to the tavern.
Okay. You head back out in the town.
Yeah. When I cross the bridge, I just toss the book in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then walk right back into the tavern and look around for the three fishermen from before.
Roll a perception check.
23.
You do spot them, not in the tavern, but like on your way back, you like spot they were like watching the guards room, whatever, from the the bridge, and they see you come out, and they look a little surprised, but they sort of scurry off when they see you emerge from the guard's office.
They don't scurry towards the tavern?
No. They split south.
You know, I've got until tomorrow morning, right? I spent one night here already, right? In town?
Yes, you spent one night.
Yeah, sure.
You're expecting the ferry through the next morning.
Yeah, I will follow them south.
Okay. All right.
But
they cross another bridge to the southern edge of the city.
Sure, I will pick up my pace at a fast walk, not quite a jog, and try and close the distance to them. Probably be playing town music instead of bar music, though.
All right. They don't appear to notice you. Like, they assume that you wouldn't have pursued them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sort of making their way through down the street. Looks like towards the docks on the southern end of town.
Well, when I catch up to them, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before and put one hand on either shoulder and put my head between them and say, "Gentlemen."
Don't know how you got out of there, but we don't want no trouble.
I think we've already crossed that bridge. You could have had no trouble earlier. Then you went and looked for trouble. Now it's found you, he says, mixing his metaphors.
What do you want? They've pulled away from you, by the way.
That's fine. As long as they're not receding from me actively.
No, they're still within reach or whatever, but you're not touching them.
Empty your pockets. Hand them over.
Pockets?
Empty your pockets. Hand the
Are you
contents
robbing
over.
us?
I could drown you. You see, nobody, not nobody, messes with Maldris. There's a price to be paid.
I'll let you roll the surprise check.
Nope.
No. You see the shifting off to your left, and one of the fishermen is going for a knife. Apparently someone thinks they'll mess with Maldris.
That's fine. I'm gonna roll initiative and make some punches then.
Sure.
Ooh, initiative is not great.
The knife goes first and sinks into your skin for 2 damage.
Ow, that actually
The audacity
hurts.
of this fisherman. His
Wow.
2 friends look as taken aback as you are.
Well then, let the blows begin. The first attack is a natural 1. Oh god.
Save versus death.
Is a 2!
I think your hand gets tangled up in one of their fishing canes, and I think you snag it on a hook.
Oh god. What's the consequence?
Tangled up in fishing line. I think we'll say that hand is disabled, or you'll take damage if you try and use it. Was that your right hand?
That was my right hand, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got. Your right hand has a fishing hook stuck in it, but it's all tangled up in the
God.
fishing line and like a reel.
All right, well,
So you can.
I still have my left hand, right?
Yeah,
Left hand comes around with an 11 against the fisherman
that's enough.
for a whopping 5 points of damage.
All right. The other brings his tackle box smashing down over your head. What does a sap do? I believe it's is it like a 10% per point of damage that it can deal?
I think so.
So he hit even with a minus, like with the back attack, he gets a -4. You're not wearing a helmet. 5% per point of damage.
Okay.
And I guess this is temporary damage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 points of temp damage. You're not KO'd.
Okay. Woo!
But there's a clatter as the tackle box goes cascading over the back of your head.
The guy that I hit
And
for
let's roll
5
for
is
initiative.
conscious or unconscious?
Oh, who did you hit for 5? You hit
The guy who
the
knifed
guy in
me.
front of you. He's still up.
All right. Initiative
Still
is
got
a
a knife in his hand.
13.
Ooh. Another slash with a knife for 2 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
The third fisherman goes running. The other does successfully grab you from behind. Like he gets a grip on your arms and attempts to like restrain you.
Okay. Can I
So
break
make an
the
opposed strength check.
No.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
He fails too, and it's even worse. So you're able to
All right. I'll
shake him off.
shake it off and throw a punch with my right hand, which is disabled. So you said I'm going to take some damage?
You'll take 1 point of damage if you decide to ignore.
I will decide to ignore.
Yeah. The hook rips deeper into your skin as you like drag the fishing pole with the punch. Roll for damage. I don't think it matters though.
3 points of damage to the
Okay,
first guy.
Do you wheel around and
I
take
do.
your offhand?
Here's my left hand attack, and then my second right hand attack this round. 'cause
Another point of damage. Are you still up?
Yes. Natural 20.
Crit.
Is that 2d3 or 3d3? I don't know.
I guess you can do 3d3. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to use that crazy system or not. 8 points of damage total.
Yeah. Either way, it's enough to knock out the second fisherman. You see the third sort of running up the street and towards the bridge to the north.
That's all right. I'm gonna take. Are there any people around me presently?
Looking around. Yes, you've made quite a scene. You're like on the path closest to the water on the southern side of town, and there's a small group of people gathered around watching this brawl.
I'm pretty badly wounded at this point.
Yeah. People give you a wide berth.
I'm gonna play up my wounds and kind of limp towards the nearest group of people and say, "You saw that, right?
Back away.
He stabbed me. That guy just stabbed me. He was trying to rob me."
Roll a charisma check.
Oh fuck! Damn it!
It's +5, but that's still a pass.
That's a grub skill. That's not my charisma check. Yeah, it should just be at +5. So that's a 21.
Yeah, but it's still miraculously they do take pity on you.
Hey, he did stab me first.
Yeah,
it is a true statement.
You don't look so good.
Shake my head.
Come on, there's a pub just up the way. Let's get you some whiskey and get you patched up.
I go with them. I let them take care of me.
This group of fishermen, take you, fishmongers. They take you to the pub up the street.
Same one I was at before. Okay, cool.
No. This is on the southern banks.
Okay.
I will. The mud fisher.
I will.
Get a seat in the pub. They pull the fish hook out of your hand and bandage you up as best they can. Everyone they want to know what was going on, what happened. What tale do you tell?
I tell them that we had met before and they didn't take a liking to me for whatever reason, and they tried to just beat the shit out of me and take my shit. I don't really know why, but the world's just filled with bad people, you know? Not everybody's a decent, hard-working fella. Some people try and take what they want rather than earn it.
So, bandits on the southern docks tried to mug you.
Yeah.
All
Want to
right.
be bandits.
All right. I think you can lie low in this pub for the evening.
Yeah,
Where do you spend?
I have a room paid for at the other pub.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going back.
Yeah.
I
think under cover of night, I think you're able to make your way back to that pub. Or back to that tavern. Mm-hmm. Back to the inn. And I think you're able to lie low for the night. You get some sleep, and then with the dawn, you wake up, head down to the docks, and wait for the ferry.
Yes.
Is that still the plan?
That's the plan. Get me on that ship.
All right. And for 5 silver, you can get a ferry heading to Westport.
Christ, was that all I needed was 5 silver?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have it. I had 12 copper, but so close. I paid the damn 5 silver.
It may have been 10 silver if you needed to take it two stops. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I paid the 5
this was
silver.
5, but. So, this seems like a good enough stopping point.
Yes. I'm at 7 out of 21 hit points. I need to rest for a while. And I have a big-ass bag full of 15 pounds of silverware and goblets, which, at 50 coins to the pound, melts down to 750 silver. If I were just to sell it for silver weight. So Leon's feeling pretty good about himself. That should be enough money to purchase passage off this island, away from the Goldsmiths Union. The Goldsmiths Union, away from their grasp, hopefully. And hopefully, if I'm clever enough, I can sell it for a little bit more than that 750 copper.
We'll see.
Silver.
Yeah, next episode we'll get you to, assuming the ferry doesn't run into any more trouble, make it to Westport, see if you can pawn some of that stuff, and see what the future holds for Leon. Let's do some experience.
I think the future holds experience points for Leon.
Did we do XP last episode? I think
No.
we did, right? You sure?
I am not sure. I have 5,296 on my character sheet. I don't know if that is...
So last episode, I think I did give you XP, but...
I'm not too particular. It's still 5,000 away from me, so...
Yeah. So, say no XP last time. Okay. All right, chat says no XP, so let's figure out what we did last episode. Got swindled by Fano. Got out of Ashenholt. And took the ferry ride.
Failed a lot of charisma checks.
Yeah. So I think we'll give you... We can give you 150 XP just for your flight of out of Ashenholt.
Okay.
And the lessons learned gaming.
Mm-hmm.
For the murder hoboing, there were
Whoa.
one guard.
There was very little murder hoboing involved. There was a lot of...
This is quintessent. No, this is like textbook murder hobo.
But I'm not murdering. I'm not just killing people. Most of these people are knocked unconscious because it's just fists.
I guess, like, skulls broken. No, I don't think they got... Like, I think if you reduce them to negative HP, I guess they do still wake up, huh?
Yeah, or someone will find them or something. I mean, the people I hit with Fist of Stone are definitely dead. Those 2 guards in the prison cell are dead, and the man-at-arms back at the other place is dead. But there's a lot of unconscious people. Leon's not a killer.
Okay, so I think we've got 5... I think there have been 6 actual guards, plus the Lord, who was an old Lord, but he was still slightly better than them. So let's see, 6, that's 300. So let's say 400 combat XP. Fisherman will give you another 60. Did you beat up any other? There was a drunk that you... So another 90. So let's say 490 for all the combat XP.
Okay.
Can you think of any other poor villagers that you beat up?
No, I've been trying to not fight people, as odd as it.
Okay, you cast Taunt for the first time.
Did we get the horseman?
Yes.
Okay. Taunt for the first time is worth how much?
50 per spell level, right? So what other spells have you cast?
I cast one Taunt,
fists.
I cast a Chill Touch, I cast 3 Fists of Stone, 2 Fists of Stone that were combat fists. Yeah.
So it sounds like 250. So 490 plus 250 plus 150.
I get 890 with that.
Yep, that's all that I can think of.
Times 1.1, because I've got 17 int. As 979 plus 5296 is 6275 out of 10,000. So 63% of the way. My next level.
Cool. Hopefully can get you away from these poor villagers and find you some real quests so you'll just stop beating up on my poor NPCs.
Yeah.
It's probably too much to ask.
Yeah, I guess actually only 25% of the way since I was halfway from leveling. Anyway, 25% of the way to the next level. Leon is alive, not doing too well, but he's got some money, which is nice. And maybe he can get off of this island and get away from these people to a land where he can finally learn how to read magic.
All right. You got misclicks in an hour. Viewers will stick around. Any other shout outs to make?
Shout out to Good Space Guy for being the right sort of amusing politician rather than the wrong sort of amusing politician.
Yes.
We need
the world
more
is
good...
a better place for Good Space Guy.
Yes. That is the fun sort of crazy person politics.
This will probably be my last session for a little while.
Right.
Oh,
You're out of town pretty soon.
Yeah, just for a couple of days, but
Then I'm out of
yeah,
town for a couple of
exactly.
days. And then
Couple
you're
of
out of
weeks.
town for a couple of days after that.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll be in touch on I can pop into the Discords and the Reddits and stuff, but
Not see Ryan for a month, it sounds like.
they won't see you for most of that month either. I guess half of it.
I'm only going to be gone for 12 days, 13 days.
They have internet in Colorado?
Yes, I actually set it up today.
Oh, really? Already?
Yes, I called Comcast and had a productive and easy conversation with their sales rep that didn't have any problems. I was left confused. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, that's that. So we'll see you guys in 1 hour for Misclicks, and then we'll see you on Saturday for Shenanigans, and Sunday for the Kel William flashback in Frozen Frontier. And I think if you keep your ears peeled, you're going to hear some very interesting news pop out this week.
Ooh. Announcing a new show?
There is a special one-shot that's going to be playing probably sometime this week.
The one shot will be this week, or the announcement?
No, the announcement will be this week. So,
right, announcement of an announcement.
Yes.
The hype is real.
Cool. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.